Scared of it going slow. Up here. At least we know where the crop is. Okay, it just started. Okay, see how the audio sounds now. Sometimes it glitches like that, but it makes the connection. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that we're better. We're back. Sorry about that. We have that selected on comments. Glitching again. Oh no. Don't tell me about something wrong here. I think it has something to do with Bluetooth. Take Bluetooth off. Yeah. Bluetooth and normal. Okay, we're just trying to rectify our audio there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's our audio sound? So glitchy. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it has something to do with where it's all plugged in. It's like glitchy. It's like you gotta like shut it off. What if we were to plug in that separate microphone? You know, that remote mic? No, it's just their phone. It's like glitching. How about now? Check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. I think it's working good now. Monitor it, okay? I don't know why the glitching or my phone glitching or something. But hopefully you've got good audio here now. We're ending up live here. As you can see, we're pretty good. Plus we took off Bluetooth, so maybe Bluetooth was somehow glitching in there trying to take over the audio or something. I don't know what the heck was going on there, but something a little bit strange. How's it sound now? Pretty good. Glitching. Okay, we're back again. We are back again. I just rebooted my phone, so I'm thinking that maybe there was something with my phone that was crashing it or something. Take a listen on the audio. See if we have good audio now. You know how that goes. Sound like it's working now, not glitching. Because yeah, once in a while you'll have either a bad app, a bad phone. My phone was kind of sitting in the sun for a while, so maybe it overheated or something like that. Sound good now? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah, we have good audio here now. Okay, good. Okay, well, we're almost at the airport in this view on the highway 2, the Queen Elizabeth Highway as it's known. And we're heading south to Sylvan Lake. So thanks a lot for joining us here today. And you can see what the highways look like. These highways are, they're okay, but today you can see there's lots of traffic. Like, look at this. You've got basically 18 wheelers in the fast lane here trying to pass other 18 wheelers, which, on a 3-lane highway, I don't know why the 18 wheelers have to be in the passing lane. Like, this is just a little bit ridiculous here, I do believe. He's like trying to go faster. He's doing like 110, and the guys in the other lane are doing 105. In fact, I'm doing 110 here right now, following him. Like these truckers are ridiculous here. All they do is hold up traffic for the 4-wheelers. Doesn't really give him any advantage. He gets there a couple of seconds earlier or something. Of course, it's a tough job, but geez, you guys, he has to go a little bit over 110. This guy here is doing about 112. Meanwhile, the other trucks are doing 110. And look at how far we're behind that traffic there now. And come on. Absolutely ridiculous. You guys stay in your own freaking lane. We're doing 120. Who is that? Idiot. Time transport. Yeah. Yeah. He has to get it on time. Okay, we're on the highway here now. We're doing good. Okay, I'm on that side. Okay, I'm not going to say how fast we're going here now, but time to. Oh, City of Calgary. There's that kid that they're trying to find in Calgary. So we got that Amber Alert. Tune into local media. The cops. You know what the cops are actually doing there? They lost this kid that's autistic. They don't know where he is, but the cops are. Some Disney songs because the kid that's lost apparently liked Disney music. So they're actually going to that extreme to try and find the guy, find the kid by playing Disney music. If you can imagine that. Unbelievable. I wouldn't think that they would be doing that, but they are. Okay, we're doing good here anyway. We're on the highways and byways of Alberta. Make it, Steve, what's our chat have to say?
Hello.
Hello. Hello, chat.
Oh, $5.
$5 holla.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need.
Batting with Baldo. Tommy is the best.
That's right. Family is the best. Thank you very much for that comment. Oh, look at he's blowing black smoke up ahead here, this diesel truck. He didn't put enough of that additive to his to his truck to counteract that black smoke on the diesel. And I saw him blowing some black smoke. Right up here is that Leduc overpass, and this is the worst part of the road. because it is absolutely rough, really rough road right up ahead here. And you always see stuff on the side of the bridge here that fell off of the guy's truck when he hit these bumps here. So let's see what we see here today. We may not see anything. And there's lots of potholes here too. Like look at this pothole. Potholes there, potholes here. Really rough road right here. Oh, around the corner. Oh, oh. Hit another one there. This is where stuff flies off of the vehicles.
Red Mama. Oh, we're back. Hey, Tom.
Hey, we're back. Yeah. Well, I don't know what happened, but I started the stream over thinking that would solve it, but it didn't really solve anything.
Mama.
Whoa.
Red Mama.
Another big bump. Holy jeez.
Roll that coal. Wee. LOL.
Yeah, right. Wee over the bump. Yeah, right. I think we got air on that last one there. But going around the corner with really rough road is, like if they're going to fix the road anywhere, it would be right along the corner. Okay, so for most of the highway up ahead here, it's straight. But you can see we're in Alberta, so it's kind of rolling country. And we're not quite, but almost into what you call the foothills before the mountains. To the left is Saskatchewan, and to the right is the mountains. And we're not going to see any mountains on this trip here.
Troy, Tommy would having this stream with a vertical stream and 3 other streams going at once affect the performance of your phone.
Well, no, actually, the streaming is being done by EV Mux. Oh, look, here's a hitchhiker. Should we pick up a hitchhiker? Right there, a hitchhiker. We should pick him up. Hippie. Long-haired hippie. Those long-haired hippies hitchhiking. No, we're using EV Mux, and that multi-streaming is being done off of my phone. It's being done by EV Mux. That's the software that we're using to multi-stream. So there's actually very little, but my phone was sitting at the dashboard of my car here, which is right in the sun, which when we went into the 7-Eleven there, it really started overheating my phone. In fact, right now, my phone is quite hot there. I just felt it. It's quite hot, but we do have the air conditioning on in the car here, so hopefully it doesn't overheat again here.
Red Mama, y'all need an influencer bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Stranger danger, Tommy.
You bet it. You bet. Stranger danger. Okay, now we got another slow guy ahead of us that's driving like he's drunk. What's that white car? Look at how he's driving. He's on the dotted line now, the center line. Oh, here's copper. Right here's the cops. Okay, we're gonna slow down a little bit here. Nice, we're doing slow. Hello, police car. Nice to see you. And it doesn't look like he's gonna try and pull us over. Yeah, we slowed down just in time. Good thing that blocker was ahead of us there. That white car. But you never know. When you see one cop like that, there's usually another one around. Maybe he's doing radar and there's another cop pulling people over somewhere up ahead here.
Red Mama, waving in and out.
There you go. Okay, well, we're kind of in that area where we might be in between cell towers and stuff like that too. So, we may not have perfect video. You know what it's like when you're streaming from a vehicle. You're always in and out of cell towers and crap like that. But anyways, the guy in the white car got scared and he slowed down, so he got in the right lane. The cop scared him. So I guess if the cop's not doing anything else, him just sitting there is scaring the traffic. And everyone is slowing down. You can see there's lots of campers and stuff out there. Look at that trailer. That fifth wheel there. People are going camping and stuff like that in the summertime.
Red Mama, put down that hammer.
Put down the camera.
Railroaded. Wait, the widescreen's so much better.
Right on. Yeah, I didn't see RV. RV was live streaming his trip into Alberta there yesterday. I saw him in the campground yesterday. And I thought he would be streaming today, but this morning I never saw RV at all. He basically stopped streaming. I have no idea why. So maybe if anyone knows what happened to RV, they can mention in the chat there. Tell us what's going on there with him. And I can't even see that guy's license plate. It says Mad DG, but I couldn't see it. It's a woman driving there. Okay, this is the 120 zone right here. The speed limit just went up to 120, so we're going to bump it up to 129. So we're doing about 129 here. A little bit over the speed limit, but not enough to get pulled over by the RCMP. Let's see here. Let me back off a little bit there.
Toad. Yo, Tommy Temper. Man, love ya. Way to go, dude.
We're on the road again. On the road again. Okay, this guy's doing 120 with his trailer here, pulling the trailer. Holy moly. With his rusted out Ram. Why do those Rams always rust out? I don't know what's with that. They're always like that, you know. Okay, I'll pull over and you can pass me, guy. Okay, man, go. The guy right trying to tail me with a little Kia. And he's barely going here. And now he's right beside me. And I want to turn back in that lane again. Come on, guy. It's a woman. It's a woman. She's like going faster than me here. Holy jeez. If you're going to be on my butt like that and trying to pass me and stuff, well, at least go a little bit faster than me.
Railroaded. RV is in Edmonton.
She's in Edmonton.
Take it some dark days. Connecting those close by telephone. Only Tommy, he may reach out to you to sell.
Okay, well, I'm not in Edmonton anymore because I was in Edmonton. And, well, you know, like I had planned to be at Klondike Days there, K-Days, for as long as I could, well, which was yesterday, which we kind of got pooped out with one day of walking around the grounds there. And in fact, last night there was a stabbing. Well, we don't know for sure.
Troy.
We ran across a guy when I was doing my live there yesterday that told us that he thought that there was a stabbing that happened. It wasn't not confirmed. But
Troy.
Yeah.
Troy, RV dude is hanging with SW today. No, it's okay to say no.
Right on. Okay, well, I think SW lives in a little bit north of Edmonton there, in a city a little bit north of Edmonton, but maybe she took a trip into Edmonton to meet up with RV. Yeah, that's too bad. I wanted to meet up with him and buy him a beer at the one of the bars close by to where I live. I even had lined up a place for him to stay where he could, park his truck in a guy's backyard and then, go in the basement and use the guy's basement. And he had a spare basement bathroom. But RV said that he didn't want to impose on anybody with this trip. He'd rather stay in campgrounds and stuff like that. So, and there are a bunch of campgrounds right in and around Edmonton there too. So,
Grandmama, maybe he'll come to Sylvan like
maybe, but I think he's going. I know I was talking to Railroaded, and Railroaded said that if he came up north into northern Alberta where she's at, that she has a job for him, right? Railroaded, if you're in the chat there. So I don't know if his itinerary is to go into northern Alberta and to work on that job there that you might have lined up for him there, Railroaded. So that was maybe his real reason for popping into Alberta was get away from Ontario and then, to work at a job there in northern Alberta. So, but whatever, while he's here, he may as well meet up with as many people as possible. Yeah, Queenie's house is on the market for sale. I'm thinking of buying a rental house and it's funny. I'm thinking of buying a rental house in Sylvan Lake. So, I should actually go and take a look at that house of Queenie's there that's listed for sale there. I saw it online there. Everyone knows their address and stuff like that there. But, I should get the inside tour of the house I know I drove by it, and the weeds were like about a foot tall on the lawn there. So based on what I saw on the exterior there, I don't know what to expect on the interior, but yeah, I should go and at least take a look at it there. What do you think, Chad?
Troy, buy him a beer and give him a place to stay, and he'll never leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Railroaded. He is leaving for Grand Prairie on Sunday.
On Sunday. Ah, okay.
Red Mama. OMG, do it, Tommy.
Right on. Okay, what do we got here? We got a truck in my lane that is gazing around here, and I want to pass him, and he's in my lane here. Why don't truck drivers learn to drive in the slow lane? Oh, come on, guy. Jeez. Right on his ass here. He put his signal light on there for a second. The speed limit is 120. Of course, you can do a little bit over 120. I had to slow right down there. Now you got this 18 wheeler here that's putting his brakes on. People are cutting in front of him.
Red Mama, you can let chat help you demo it.
Woo. And now the guy in this truck is in the fast lane here still. What the hell's the matter with people? Just get out of my way. Stupid enterprise truck. It's a rental.
Project Bonanza. Being a student is nobody by its very name, Tommy.
Okay.
Kinda. Where are we going?
We're going to Sylvan Lake right now. We're driving south on Highway 2. It's known as the Queen Elizabeth Highway.
Kinda.
And, we have to reduce speed here back to 110 because that was the end of the pilot project. Apparently, the 120 kilometer an hour section of the road that we just were on is a pilot project.
Kinda. Breathe in out, Tommy. LOL. You're giving me road rage, LOL.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we're slowing back to accommodate the 110 an hour speed limit here. That guy's got some crap that's probably going to fly off his truck there. What the hell's going on here? This is a highway to hell here, no doubt. That guy in that frickin' Enterprise truck is now in my tail here. It's a couple of kids that rented a Enterprise rental. It's a box van there, and they're going as fast as they can. Oh, look, there's a Beetle. What happened to Volkswagen? Did Volkswagen stop manufacturing Volkswagens? I don't know. I heard something about that. They're in financial trouble. They're closing factories all over the place. And apparently a Beetle is going to be a thing of the past. Punch buggy.
Brett, that highway seems enough traffic that it should be 3 lanes from Edmonton to Calgary or even down to Lethbridge.
Yeah,
These
exactly.
RV off the edge of flies flat.
Well, he's somewhere in Edmonton there visiting with SW there now, I guess, from what you guys say. So just turn that volume on the phone down there a little bit. Turn your volume down a little bit. Hey, where's my Coke?
Back there.
Yeah, give me my Coke, please. Hey, car.
Yeah.
Give me my Coke. I'm thirsty. Please.
Right here.
I don't have a Coke.
Awesome.
Find it back there? Okay, thanks. Okay, let me get in the other lane here. Because we're in this sort of a little 80 section here of the highway. It's a construction zone. And of course, speed fines double in construction zones. So I have a Coke. a Diet Coke because I'm on a diet. Probably gonna kill me. Okay, look at still construction zone. Look at. There's a sign there that said end of construction zone, but it was covered over. So that wasn't the end of the construction zone. Look at, there's still some stuff here that's construction related. And everyone's buzzing by at 110 here now. I hate that. Oh, uneven surface here. Yeah, you can see there's still construction going on here. As those guys are throwing rocks from that left lane there. Nice pavement here, though. Ooh. It's going to be great 120 section when they get this pavement done here. Have to speed up a little more here. But for the time being, we're going to hold back at 80 kilometers an hour and not get a ticket. Of course, everyone that I passed on the way here is now going to pass me because nobody else gives a shit about the speed around here, especially when you get in these construction zones. Someone's going to zoom right by you. Proceed with caution. Well, I am proceeding with caution, and I'm burping too over that. Okay, now this doesn't look like construction. It looks like it's all over. But where's the sign that says consume speed construction zone over? I can't see it. It's way too far away. Look at even the idiot in the trailer's gonna pass us now. Because there's nothing that says 80 here. Everyone else is doing like 120, passing us like crazy. We're following the law. Nobody else is. Bunch of idiots. I hate this. Look at it says construction right there, and it says 80 right there. These guys are buzzing by me here at like 120. Like, what the hell? Never gonna get there. This rate. This is like hell. Highway to hell. Bunch of construction here. 80. Oh, look at, here's a sign that says 105. The guy blew by the sign here at 105. Look, my speed is 83. Well, I'm actually speeding a little bit, but not like those guys. Jeez. Those guys are like crazy. Hey, now it doesn't even look like construction. Yeah, you have to do 80. So, Provinceville, Alberta, get your act together here with the way these construction zones are set up. Mamio Beach. Here's Mamio Beach. Whitfield. Next exit. Pigeon Lake. This is the Pigeon Lake exit right here. Or off to the right. But we're not going to Mamio Beach. We're not going to Pigeon Lake. We're going to Sylvan Lake. The famous Sylvan Lake. Which is actually, if you look at the map, if you look at any topographical map of these lakes, you'll see that Sylvan Lake is a nice dark colored lake, meaning that it's a deep lake. Whereas a lot of the other lakes in Alberta are kind of green. You can see the algae in the lake. The satellite view. Sorry, this isn't reading the chat or whatever way you guys do chat among yourselves there. Here. So I don't really have a good look. Look at, here comes an 18 wheeler now in the fast lane. Even though it's still 80 here. And these guys are speeding up behind me, going faster than 80. So no doubt I'll be passed by an 18 wheeler here. Even though, look at this guy here. Look at 80. The sign says 80 right here. And look at that. Look at how fast these guys are going. What the hell? These freaking guys, man. And the RCMP is back there sitting in the ditch, you know. Meanwhile, this is where you should be, catching these guys. Going like a bat out of hell. What the hell? Unfreaking believable. I should be rolling in the fast lane at 80. Me and the Volkswagen blocking all the traffic. That would be epic. Okay, nice brand new highway. It looks perfect. Now there's the sign. The sign is the orange one that says resume speed or end of construction, but no sign blocking it, right? So that you can't resume your speed because the sign says 80. So, and there's an 18 wheeler. Oh my God, he almost hit me.
Tommy, drink water.
He's passing me down because these idiots here with their signage, you know, it's like 80. I'm still doing 80 because there's nothing here that has said anything different. All these signs say 80 and everyone else is doing 110. So that's what's frustrating about driving here in Alberta is that these construction zones have really terrible signage. Absolutely terrible signage. Look at, there's no construction here whatsoever. Nothing happening. But there's construction that's happening all along this highway. So they just, you know, put those things on their signs. Everyone's doing like either fast or slow or all over the place. And it's like, I hate driving around here because you're going so slow and these guys in these 18 wheelers are passing you like crazy. And cars and trucks and whatever. Again, there's for kilometers here already, there's no construction whatsoever. And yet they cover up the sign that says end of construction. What the hell is that all about? Even the Volkswagen's starting to get pissed off. He's going to be passing us right away. Nothing. I'm going to get pissed off here right away and go speeding through those zones. If that's the way they're going to operate their signage here. Look at, there's no construction. This looks like back to normal highway speed again.
Yeah, it is. Because you got rid of the plywood.
Yeah, but where's that sign that says resume speed?
Back there.
It was covered up.
Yeah, that was it.
Idiots covered up that sign where it said end of construction. So obviously it's not end of construction. And half the traffic that left Edmonton is passing us now. And we're looking like an idiot here for doing 80 and everyone else is doing 110. The hell? Meanwhile, I was passing all these guys. The only guys going the 80 is the stupid me and the Volkswagen behind us. And even that Enterprise truck is doing 80 behind the Volkswagen. The guy that was going so fast earlier there. You know what? I'm going to say screw it. These guys don't know what the hell they're doing with their sign. And I'm going to boot it. Because that's idiocy. Hate to tell you. Absolute idiocy. Okay, for Bootner. Okay. We're going to be back in the fast lane here right away. All I can assume is that the idiots that are in charge of signage made us slow down and then covered up the sign that says end of construction. Because I haven't seen any construction for about 5 kilometers here. So, you know, I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. You can fool me once, but you can't fool me twice. Oh no, there's a sign up ahead. There's an orange sign. What the hell is this orange sign? I just started speeding up, and now there's a sign, an orange sign. What the hell does this one say? It said, stand by to get a speeding ticket. You shouldn't be doing 80. Construction next 36 kilometers. Expect delays. Holy shit. We were just going real slow there for the longest time. And now we have 36 kilometers of construction. So now we're going to have to slow back down to 80 again. Oh my God. I can see it coming up here right away. There's a whole bunch of orange signs. Road work ahead. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going to have to slow down. I see everyone's brake lights coming on ahead of me there. Oh, they have one of those speed signs up there. Here it says 80 up ahead. So we're going to slow down again. Speed begin, speed sign, speed finds double. Yeah, right. Now my speed control went to like 79 or so. Let's see, 80. Oh, it says 80 right there. We're doing right 80. Okay, I'll do like about 82. Okay. 83. Go a little bit above the speed limit, but not like the usual 9 kilometers. Around in Canada here, you can do about 9 kilometers over the speed limit on the highways, eh? So if it's 110, you can usually do 119 and not get a ticket. If you're doing over 120, yeah, it might get pulled over by a cop. Also, if you see a cop on the road, never pass a cop, because I've seen a guy where the cop was in the fast lane doing the speed limit, and a guy went around him on the right side of the road. Actually, no, he wasn't even in the fast lane. He was in the slow lane doing the speed limit, and a guy barely faster than him passed him, and right away the cop pulled the guy over. So, rule of thumb: never pass a cop on the highway. Always be paranoid of the cops. The RCMP, ooh, except when they tell you not to video, and you're standing on public property. Yeah, then you can do what you want. By the way, did you guys see that vertical short that I posted on my Facebook page called Tommy Temper? Oh, what does it say here? End of construction, 110. Okay, good. That's what I'd like to see. Where you actually tell us it's the end of construction and that we can step on the gas again. And if the speed limit's 110, okay, well, we'll do the appropriate speed based on the speed limit. So we're buzzing back up again here now. Looking beautiful. Except for the road. The road has got like stripes on it here that are kind of bumpy. She's a bumpy road out here. Bump the bump the bump the bump, bump the bumpy bumpy bump. I don't mind doing a live on the highway when it's just, we're just cruising on the highway. Yeah, but I very rarely do a live on the highway. Very rarely. You probably notice that, because I do whiz between Sylvan Lake and Edmonton there, on the weekends and whatever. Okay, here's another construction zone. No, we just got up to 110, and now we got to slow down again. Oh, there's a guy going to pass us. He's doing 130. Absolutely, this guy's doing 130 right here. And he's passing us there now. Here's the speed limit down to 80. So we're gonna pile driver right down to 80 here. These guys are blowing through here. Oh, he did slow down. Look at 90. 90. He slowed down to 90. These guys are pulling right over here. Little bathroom break on the side of the road. Like, honestly, I don't really care about the other drivers on the road. They can do whatever they want because they're like right here, I'm doing 80, 82. And look at this guy here, which is a commercial vehicle, is passing me. Like, they're obviously doing like 90 plus, like at least 10 over the speed limit. Okay, notice I don't have any audio with the little audio thing in the bottom.
Yeah.
So where's the button to just refresh the screen?
Which one? Just like end there?
No, don't end it. Just
this one?
refresh the screen. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we have audio at the bottom there with a little meter. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call come in here. And whenever a phone call comes in with when you're using an app, then I lose audio because the phone took the audio over. Oh, no, can we go? I missed that. Oh man, I missed the sign. Did it say go to go 110 again here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me put it again here. I didn't see the end of the construction thing there because that phone call came in. Okay, so now these slow guys passed me. And this guy's going slower than me because I don't have to pass him. There's some guy in a truck there coming up on me. He's out of that construction zone. Yeah, so anyways, oh, big buck just hit the windshield. That was to be a grasshopper. That was a big one. Getting a few grasshoppers in here now, but it's been really wet. Usually you don't get grasshoppers until it's really dry. For whatever reason, grasshoppers come out when it's really dry. But mosquitoes, tons of mosquitoes with the wet weather that we've been having. I don't know what the heck that is in the field to the right there. Some kind of a leafy product there. But typically, this is a lot of grain, farming. Like, look at that stuff. What do you think that is over there? I have no idea. And so that side too. Some kind of a leafy product there. we've got a lot of smoke apparently coming in here from the Northwest Territories. Lots of fires burning up in the Northwest Territories. But the amount of smoke that we're getting here is pretty minimal, I'd say. I'd give it maybe a 5 out of 10 or something like that. You know, it's not really, it's easy, but not easy like a walk away. You gotta be like a couple of kilometers away to notice the haze. But at least we're back up the highway speed again here. Got the more speed here, GBT RV storage coming up. And what's this town here? Here's a town coming up here. It's got a few services, UFA, co-op, Petrocan, Donald, what's it gonna be? Donald, KFC, Kitchen, Tim Hortons, Rippy, we're passing Rippy, or the exit to Rippy. Anoka Stampede, July 1st weekend. I guess we missed it. No, no, not for you. Cannot do 18 wheelers. It's a guy that passed us. Is this the time guy that we cut us off? No, it isn't. It's Roots. Roots the carrier. Oh, we've got a little white car joining us on the trip here from the Ripley turnoff. Hey, let's see where we are. Lacombe, 30 kilometers. Red Deer, 54. Okay, you see where the 54 kilometers is Red Deer. That's where our turnoff is for Sylvan Lake. So we hit Red Deer, we turn west towards the mountain, and we head towards Sylvan Lake. So we're 54 kilometers, and it's a pretty short, it's like less than 20 kilometers from Red Deer to Sylvan Lake. We're like about 50, 70 kilometers from our destination here. So actually, it's a pretty short drive from Edmonton to get to Sylvan Lake. It's not like an arm and a leg, you know, it's about an hour and a half drive away from start to finish. Of course, you know, with these 80 kilometer an hour zones, really don't bring the speed back up to normal. Well, we don't like that. We should actually complain to these guys about that. Wish they had a complaint number that I could have on speed dial right when I'm driving. Hey, you guys, why don't you do something about this construction here? It lowers down to 80 and then comes back up again because the sign's covered up. The only problem is you never complain about stuff like that because the next time you take the highway is like probably days, maybe weeks from the last time that you took it, right? So if you took it every day and then you complain about something, but if you take it every couple of weeks, well, no sense in complaining. Here's Seaboard Transport transporting 1202 gasoline coming from the refineries in Edmonton, being dispatched to gas stations. South Edmonton. Get a lot of gas tankers on the highway here. They have that 12 for hazardous flammable materials that they're carrying. Oh, we got this little guy that's there's a guy on the road there that's kind of doing some road stuff with his car. So this little guy here cut in front of us to hold back. I don't know what happened. Oh, he's actually on the side of the road. It's a pull out. But come on, it's a pull out right here. It's not even like on the shoulder. This guy here cuts in front of us here. Is that a helicopter or something? It's flying right there, right above the highway there. Going into the trees now. It's a UFO. It was a unidentified flying object, a UAP. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. Unbelievable. It might have been too small for you to see, but it was, in fact, it was quite far away. Maybe we can see it on the top of this hill. But it went from left to right across the highway. Let's see what the hell that was. There it is over there. It's going quite fast, but it's going kind of southwest. I think it was a chopper. Chop, chop. Okay, here's the foothills. The foothills just before the mountains. You can see how rolling it is. There's a golf course off to the left there. Nice golf course. Can hardly see it though. One side of the highway. Whatever that was, it's really far away now. Must be the chopper. Chop, chop. Okay, we're not. What, 19 from Cologne, Lacombe, Red Deer 43, Calgary, whatever it was there, 140K. So you can see Edmonton and Calgary are two major cities in the province of Alberta, and you can kind of get a feel of how far they are apart. It's, like a day's drive, a leisurely day's drive between Edmonton and Calgary. I think it's probably about, probably 3 hours drive at about 110 kilometers an hour. Panoka, there's a mental hospital, I think, in Panoka. So keep that in mind. You know who should be in that Panoka mental hospital, of course. I'm not going to say who it is, but you can guess who I'm thinking of. Ooh, that guy's going fast. We're doing like one. I'm not going to say how fast we're going, but he's probably doing 140, I would guess. Speed limit's 110. So it's kind of like the in Germany, the Autobahn, the highway in Germany that has no speed limit. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like here. Because everyone goes as fast as they want to go and nobody gets pulled over. Because we saw one RCMP car way back there just past Leduc. And since then, I have not seen one police car at all. So, pretty rare that you're going to get pulled over for speeding in Alberta because of the lack of policing, basically. How's that pizza, by the way? Have you eaten a slice of pizza yet? Here, give the box to Luke, and Luke will hold it so that we can have our pizza up here. And I'll have a slice, Luke, open the box. Opens a box. Okay, give me a slice here. Okay, perfect.
So got stuck to the box.
Pepperoni pizza. Should have ate it when it was still warm. I'm just having a slice of pizza. So excuse me if it's quiet. Lots of rolling hills here. Canola. You have a slice, Carl?
Nope.
Did you have a slice?
Well,
Oh no, not more bridge construction. I have to slow down again here. Okay, we gotta slow her back here. Okay, take a look at those pump jacks right there. To the right, just to the right of your video, there's about 6 oil pump jacks right there in a row. Of course, this guy here will be blocking the view. You can't see it. But anyways, there's I'm looking at them there off to my right there, and a whole bunch of pump jacks right there. Tank traders. Trader propane tank. That's got to be a little bit of a load right there. There off to the right is a drilling rig, drilling an oil well. Usually a lot of that drilling they fold in the highway, off on cut line roads and stuff like that. But a bit of stuff right off the highway here that you can see. What the hell's that rope hanging off the side of this guy's truck here? That is some fast guy coming up on the back of me. Let him try and pass us here. East Joffrey, Blackfalds. Black F-A-L-D-S, Blackfalds. It's a weird name of a city or a town. Joffrey. Joffrey is where they take the byproducts from the refineries and they turn it into plastic pellets for making plastic. There's a big plant in Joffrey that I've been at. I would call it like a petrochemical plant. But I don't think they really take the crude, but they take the byproduct of fracking and send it down there, and then they turn, like the residual product, different kind of fuels, and the leftover goes to Joffrey, and they make plastics out of the remainder of it. And it's, in particular, plastic pellets. Now, you can't buy the product right directly if you're just a small time, guy and you want to open up a plastic plant or something, injection molding plant or something like that. But they sell it to other companies, and then you can buy them in smaller quantities, like a pallet of plastic pellets. But they end up sending that stuff all over the world to China and places like that make a lot of stuff out of plastic. But if you were to start a business here in Canada, a good business would be plastic injection molding of something, because you've got the cheap product right here to be able to utilize. Okay, we have something happening right up here. Bridge construction again. So we're probably going to have to slow down again here. Moose. We have not seen a moose on this trip. And actually, it's quite rare to see moose along this highway. Very rare. Or actually, rare. It's rare to see any kind of animal. Whether it be moose or deer, or you might see a dead animal on the road. Maybe like not even a beaver, but a skunk or a fox or something like that. You might see something like that once in a while. But usually, there's way too much traffic on this highway for those animals to survive crossing the road. So consequently, there's not a lot of those animals around here. I guess they probably all got killed by now. Okay, we better slow her back to 80 here again. Lots of road bridge construction going on right here, where they're actually at work doing something, unlike those other places back there. Guy's got a packer, he's backing that road right beside us there. I guess they want to make a turn off here or something. You turn off the road happening here, and it goes over top of an overpass, over top of what is this, a train railway or something, I think, going in here. I don't know. Lots of packers operating there today. The guy in a Dodge pulling a big trailer here on speed through the 80 zone here. Oh, he's just stepping on it right now. You can hear his motor. He's trying to get as much speed as he can there with his little trailer, the rust bucket trailer. There's more canola. Lots of canola here, which used to be known as rapeseed canola back in the old days. But I guess they figured that the name wasn't really catchy. Wasn't catching on, right? You know, you didn't want to go to the store to buy a bottle of rapeseed oil. Okay, here's our turnoff to Sylvan Lake. So right here is our turnoff off of the Queen Elizabeth Highway. And now we're going to be on a secondary non-divided road. And the speed limit is going to drop from 110 to 100 k per hour. Exit speed 50. We're heading west to Sylvan Lake on Highway 11A. As we roll around the corner, speed limit reduces to 70. And the question is, are we going to hit a red light? 14 kilometers to Sylvan Lake. Okay, so this is kind of the Red Deer behind us and Sylvan Lake in front of us. 14 kilometers from Red Deer basically to Sylvan Lake. So it's a pretty short stint. If you want to go to like a Costco store or something like that, I consider it maybe 20 kilometers, to go to any major store between Sylvan Lake and Red Deer. So short drive to do stuff in Red Deer. If you can't find what you want in Sylvan Lake, you got to go with the camper thing there. You got to come on top of this truck there, driving a Tacoma with a Lear capper on it there. Nice blue truck. As he boots off the line, let's see if we can catch up to him in a hurry to get to Sylvan Lake. looking good. Well, that was a nice little trip. We'll actually take you for a little drive along Sylvan Lake. We'll take Lakeshore Boulevard and go along the lake so you can see what it looks like there. Smoke, a little bit of cloud, slight cloud obscurity, but we should see lots of people along Lakeshore Boulevard at the lake. And it's funny because on Facebook, if I post any kind of videos at all of the people at the lake, right away you get people on Facebook that are like, "Oh, Tommy, you creeper, taking videos of girls and kids and blah blah blah," crap like that. So like, pretty anal crowd over on Facebook there. So if anybody says stuff like that to me anymore, I'm just gonna block them because, like, obviously I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel or a Facebook page out there seeing stuff and doing stuff and just recording a bit of content for my channel. Give you guys a chance to see what life is like. That's all. Just a day in the life. If the day in the life includes people on the beach because that's where I am, well, that's what I'm gonna show you. Simple as that. If you don't like it, well, you don't have to subscribe or be a friend or whatever, or follow. Doesn't matter to me. There are millions of people out there in the world. There's a guy selling that boat. That's a nice looking boat. Been for sale for a while. I wonder when my boat's going to be ready. Geez, that's taking a long time. Should have taken about a month. It's taken like a year. Lots of traffic on this highway going to Sylvan. We're coming back from Sylvan. Canola. As far as the eye can see, lots of canola. There's an American flag. Look at that. An American flag flying right there. What do you know? Is Alberta going to become the 51st state? I don't know. Haters. Oh, you guys that are for Alberta independence, you just want Alberta to become the 51st state. Of course, the Americans are like, yeah, we want Alberta to become the 51st state. Trump, yeah, we want Canada to become the 51st state. So, yeah, the talk is out there. Well, what's this guy's growing right here? What is that? Anybody have an idea what the hell that is? It's like a real leafy kind of a thing. I don't know what that is. Is that corn?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's corn. Early in the season corn? I don't know. Right here again. Definitely growing. Whatever it is, it's growing very well. Got a lot of water. There's no such thing as water in this area here. You don't see sprinklers and stuff like that set up. That's like southern Alberta where they don't have much rain. But up here, you get enough rain to pretty much grow anything, whatever you want. Plant it in your field, and man, it'll grow. Put a little fertilizer in there, it'll grow. Except in a low spot there, I see there's a low spot where it probably got waterlogged and it didn't grow quite as well. Like right here to the right, kind of a low spot. Okay, Sylvan Lake, 2 kilometers. We're almost here. Our trip is almost complete. Thanks a lot, everyone, for being with us. We are going to drive right along Lakeshore Drive. Give this stream a thumbs up if you can. If you forgot to do that, give it now. If you just tuned in and you're watching, give us a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate any new subscribers to the channel. We talk about, we're like a variety channel. We talk about politics. We talk about Alberta independence. We talk about we go out to my last stream that I did was at the exhibition grounds, right? The Klondike days. So anything. We could be out at the beach, could be in a restaurant, or I could be talking about world events at the studio. And I have a studio in Edmonton and like a TV studio, not TV, but video studio in Sylvan Lake with a PC that's hooked up to be able to multi-stream lots of other streams. So sometimes we do that, or we're streaming other people that are streaming, or we're producing our own content, doing our own streaming. Okay, this is it. We've just hit Sylvan Lake. We're passing the Roundabout restaurant. Now, gas in Edmonton was what, 160? 147.9 in Sylvan Lake. Why is it that gas is always cheaper further away from the refineries? I can't figure that out for the life of me. It's like 165 or something in Edmonton and 147.9 here in Sylvan Lake. And there's 3 gas stations right here within a stone's throw of each other, and they're all 147.9. I don't know. Okay, and we're going to go for a drive. This is Lakeshore Drive right here. So we will show you some of the properties around here. You're going to see houses on the left and the lake on the right. Okay, now you can, if you see right dead ahead of you, there's the lake. That is the lake. We're on Lakeshore Drive right here. Now it's kind of a little bit obscured, your view here. Kind of tilt the camera a little bit there. The vertical view is going to be tough to see the lake here. I can see the lake off to the right. Lots of boats kind of tethered to ropes, to anchors all along this whole area here. And you can see the car action here. Lots of cars. Lots of people moseying around here. And up ahead is where you're going to see lots of people out on the beach. I don't know if you'll be able to actually see them because we're on Lakeshore Drive. But to basically that direction is the lake area. Lots of bumps in here. They don't want you to go fast here. Speed limit's 30. There's a couple of ladies with bikinis. Okay, and you got a kind of a campground area here, day camping, where people come around here. Lakeshore Drive makes a kind of a turn right here. And this parking lot is like $40 a stall for parking all day, and it is completely full. There's that house for sale there. Seen that one for sale for a while. There's cars for sale in front of us. Lots of people around here. Lots of people parking.
He's just driving this car, of course.
This whole lot is completely full of cars. Look at all the cars here that come out here to the lake. So, absolutely, the lake is going to be completely loaded. It's going to be crazy. When you see this many cars, you know that the beach is going to be completely full.
Let's see.
Okay, let's check it out here. There's a move right there, which is the big move secondary location. There's a bunch of bush right along the road here, so it's kind of hard to see the lake, but right here is a good spot where you can see. Man, it's crowded. People are like all over the grass here. Like you have sand for quite a bit of the way. People are like out on the lake like crazy, like absolute crazy here. This is lots and lots of action. People on benches and stuff. It's craziness out here. Lots of people from all over the world. Well, they don't really come here from all over the world, but people that have immigrated to Canada, they love coming out here. Going by the washrooms here now. Yeah, we should take a drive by, you know whose house. That would be funny.
Hello, girls.
Everybody else knows who we're talking about. Yeah, kind of a peninsula stuck up right here. There's a Sylvan Lake sign that we just went past. Hey, what is that one right there? A little forked up. Oh, that's that guy that sells those forks that are bent into weird shapes, right? He called it a little forked up his store, or his booth. Yeah, it's a lady. Look at these guys. They're still loading more stuff in and out. I think they're building something in that second floor of that building. Maybe they're turning it into suites or something like that instead of a banquet room. Trying to increase their revenue. Here we can see Wade off to this side here. He's like a pretty famous guy where he's got his flags out there and all the signs, lawn signs for Alberta independence, doing his thing. And then over here, you've got some of the condos that are built right alongside of the lake. And there's a boat moors and stuff like that that I think go along with some of these buildings here along the lake. Where you can moor your boat right in here. More condos all along here. Boat launch right here. You can launch your boat if you go down that road. There's a big boat right there. Lots of big boats on this lake here too, like really nice ones like that one. That's like a little overkill for me. Don't need to go there. Here's a racetrack right here. There's go-karts right here and mini golf, which is pretty cool. Okay, we'll go further here. We'll find a place to turn around up here. And we'll head back.
pick me up from.
Oh, later. Yeah. Okay. Actually, we'll turn in here. Here's Marina Bay, which is a pretty cool place. Marina Bay is like a combination of homes in here. These are like $1 million. Each one of these, if you want to buy one of these, is like over $1 million.
These houses.
And you can see the houses, what they look like, and the marina in here.
Dude, they've been there. They've been here for almost 40 years.
4 years.
40.
40 years. Okay, gotcha. And you can see.
They're all built in like 1988.
Yeah, nice. Anyways, that's the marina. Expensive houses where you can have your own boat dock in your house right there at Marina Bay. Marina Bay. No, we're gonna go straight home first, and then we'll. We're gonna check things out at home. Banana food truck down that way.
Banana.
Banana Kamanica. There's our favorite place on the right side. There's a restaurant in there called Spinnaker's, which is a Vietnamese restaurant. We like going there. Got pretty good food in this little strip mall. Oh, we're at that Lakeshore convenience store. So drinks and stuff.
Oh, yeah, Hazard County has a special tomorrow. That's what you said.
Oh, Hazard County, yeah. There's a bar in town here called Hazard County.
He said they have like some type of special.
It's like all the people that are kind of rougher.
It's a special.
The rougher crowd goes down there, like the bikers and that always stop in there.
Oh, is it like the fish and chips?
There's the guy with the flags and that. Alberta Independence flags. There's some girls coming back from the beach. Assalam.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely lots of money here because the housing, everything is not cheap here. You know, like if you're right anywhere within walking distance of the beach, the houses are, $1 million houses around here. If you go further away, to the what would I say, to the south of here, the further south away, then the lower cost houses are. Like over by the RCMP station, the houses are like maybe 400,000, 300,000, something like that. Like as low as that. But anywhere in this whole little area here, they're very pricey anywhere near the lake, especially short walking distance to the lake. Lots of nice little bars around here. There's Buck Wilds to the right. Buck Wild. Okay, right here is there's an airplane right there. Oh, I don't know. I can't show you. Kind of zoomed in here. So I don't know why that camera is so zoomed in. Big Moo. People hanging around. Moo. Ma moo 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 big moo. And right here is the place where, if you guys were watching me on Facebook and saw the police, right here, this is the beachfront resort is where the police were at. And look at that. We've got
Bros out there.
bylaw walking around out there. Geez, I think I have this camera zoomed in where it should be a little bit less zoomed in. But whatever. It is what it is right now. Here's some brand new development over to the right side here where these houses are just being built. I don't know what this used to be here before, but I cleared it out. Vacant land. Maybe it was commercial. I don't know. And now they're building monster houses there.
Fish Friday.
Fish Friday coming up.
Gouchy.
Yep. Okay, so anyways, we're going to let you guys go. Thanks a lot for being with us. I do appreciate all of your company. And I'm going to stop the stream here at this point. And we will catch you guys on another live here soon. Soon. Hit that button to stop the stream. Thanks.